In your presence is the fullness of joy. Fill me with your joy. For the joy of the Lord is my strength. Oh, fill me with your joy. Oh, fill me with your joy. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you. And that your joy might be full. Fill me with your joy. Fill me with your joy. Hey, Klondike. Happy Sunday. Have I spoken unto you, that your joy might remain in you. And your joy will be full. Fill me. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask what you will and it shall be done. Continue in my love and keep my commandments. Fill me. Oh, fill me with your joy. Molly, I finally got to see you. Hey, just my thoughts. In your presence is the fullness of joy. I want to get in your presence. Hallelujah. I got to get in your presence. Yeah. Yeah. Hallelujah. In the midst of it all, in spite of it all, I got joy. Yeah. Hey, Michelle's daughter. Hey, T-Latte. Happy Sunday. Hey, Trina. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Brownie. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Father's Day. Happy Zaddy's Day. Whatever ever. I just had to play me a little inspirational music. That was by the one and the only LaShawn Pace. I think that might have been one of her last singles. Rest in peace, my dear. But honey, I need to feel some joy today because today, oh, it's just a different day for me. I'm in a different season, and before I go crazy, I can't keep drinking, honey, because I have a hangover already. So I just need to feel some spirit, okay? But and that's the thing. We have to think ourselves happy. We can't just stay in the low place and the muck and the miry and everything that's going on in the world and the uncertainty. We got to think ourselves happy and find our happy place. And that's what I'm going to do today. I've made a personal decision to choose me. I'm grieving my uncle. They honored him. Um, I didn't agree with the way they honored him. I didn't agree with being closed out on some details of what's going on and things like that. But either way, instead of me going cuckoo, because I went cuckoo for one moment, I cussed my daddy clean the fuck out. And I probably won't be talking to him for some good time, okay? I was about to air his sister out, and they texted me right now, and I ain't responding to none of them motherfuckers, all right? And then my mom's side, they going out, but I ain't fooling with them either right now either. So I'm just doing me, y'all. So the Lady Dimples is just being transparent, like I always am. Whatever, I don't care. But today is a different day for me. But I'm gonna get through it. All right, I'm going to get through it. And so are y'all. Some of y'all have lost your fathers, didn't know your fathers. Whatever the situation is, we are going to get through it. It is just another day. Okay, it's another day. So we just need to continue to press forward and just think ourselves happy. But I wanted to make a poem for our black fathers, the real black fathers, not those predators that want to prey on women, women that have told you that they didn't want a child and you forced them to have the child only to play on their vulnerabilities and know them because they had a good job and you are less than a goddamn man and never was able to fully work a real fucking job. You wanted to go ahead and take her for child support after you told her that you was going to take care of that child. That was nobody. That recap that I just told was nobody but Baba Glitter Boots. Baba Glitter Boots did that. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Undercover, whatever the fuck it is better than what the fuck you can do. All right. Hey, hey, white devil. I see you stole my title, you white devil, you. Now let me tell y'all what my white devil told me. I meant to get to it in my other live, but I was drinking too much. My white devil told me that I need, white devil is Jason. He told me in the back chat that I need to pick up a hobby. So hey, Miss Michelle, so I don't end up drunk and lonely like Pissy Pam. Oh my God. Why did that white devil tell me that? And I guess he was being concerned, but there's some truth in that. But I just could not believe that he told me. I I know Jason is a mess and he's done some things I don't agree with. But when he told me that, I like to have fallen out when he told me that. It was so funny. But yeah. So if y'all know a hobby that your girl, your he, she bitch can pick up, let me know. Oh God.
Anyway, let me read my poem. And yeah, it's from Chat GBT, you bitches. But I'm going to read my poem. To the black fathers, all of you. To the kings with callous hands who rise before the world demands. You carry dreams no one else could see, but still you love relentlessly. To the dads who stayed the course, who led with quiet, gentle force. Your presence was a steady light, a northern star in the darkest night. To the one who stumbled, lost their way, we see your scars this Father's Day. Sorry. Through time, my stretch that once was near. Your story's not too late to hear. To the ones behind closed doors, still wrestling with their inner wars. We won't pretend your role was small. Even absent, you still shaped it all. To those who tried but came up short, who never had a dad for sport, we know you did the best you knew. The blueprint just ain't came with you. Ooh, that's so shady. Woo. Let me get through this. To fathers fond and those still seeking. Sorry, to fathers found and those still seeking. To the broken, proud, or barely speaking. I can't. Oh God, this thing is a mess. We honor love in its all forms, both sheltering arms and silent storms. From barbershops to church house pews, you taught us rhythm, faith, and I should have read this first. This is a mess. Through all the weight the world has tossed, you carried more than what you lost. So here's to you, flawed, fierce, and real. To every wound you tried to heal. Today we honor where you've been and pray your journey leads again. Molly! Molly, how you gonna roast some ChatGPT? Hold up. Okay. Hey, precious Pisces. Okay, let me tell y'all what the prompt is. See, I'm gonna talk about that, but you got to give ChatGPT. So I asked it to create a Father's Day poem, and I did ask them to base it on Black fathers, even the wayward ones. So maybe that's why it was like that. I don't know, Molly. I don't know. What white devil? You need something artistic. She's autistic, not autistic. I don't know, because Pissy Pam, she hit some. I mean, I was panel hopping last night, and apparently, I don't know if there was a troll page in me in Lolo's chat, or if I was in Lolo's chat, because I don't know, but Pissy Pam hit somebody's link last night, and her and Pizarro was going off. Oh, it was at ODS's, and she was upset about something, I don't know, and they was going back and forth, and it was just so funny. I think Pissy Pam was calling Pizarro Pissy Pizarro, and then Pizarro told her that she was really Pissy Pam. Now, I don't know where that story came from. Did she piss in Vegas? What is the story about that? I know they said that she... Oh God, I'm cutting up today. I know they said that she was homeless and digging out of trash cans at the Whole Foods, eating food and sewing her own clothes, but she denies that. But I would always see her like in a penthouse, but apparently she be laying up at her cousin's house when they allow her. But she always would carry that little vertical background that Nika stole and has in her background, but I don't know. That's some old thing, but anyway, I was just cracking up when he told me that. What y'all say? Man boobs. Oh Lord. Happy Father's Day to my father, the greatest. Even though mom's boyfriend shot and castrated you, blinded you, one eye broken out, you still managed to pull through in one custody. Thanks. I hope that's not true, man boobs, but okay. Welcome. No, Precious Spices, I have not been drinking. I have not been drinking. I don't know. I don't know what is coming over me. Um, Tea latte. That poem is a shady mess. Oh my God. Chat GPT is a mess. Oh my God. That's why she's mad at me. That's what Miss Michelle, you done aired her out. Wait, because y'all from the same area. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh my God. Let me get into it. So y'all, I really didn't usually I have an outline. I didn't. I just wanted to come out and talk about the highlights of the show that I heard. Everyone's talking about it, but a few things I want to talk about. Number one, I enjoyed myself over at Shasha's after I did my live and I ordered some nasty DoorDash. Oh my gosh. I hate when I waste my money. And my fat ass, you know how, okay, so you know how DoorDash, well, you can order from one place, and I wanted to support this black barbecue place. But I'm funny with barbecue because I don't like sweet food. I'm not a sweet and savory. So even when my family barbecues, they always have to put food on the side for me with no sauce. So I ordered this one place. It was just, ugh, but I want to support the black business, and I have been looking at some stuff. And then DoorDash will do this like, oh, add this item for no rush or whatever. So then I wanted some chicken. Now y'all know about Royal Farms. I want some chicken and I want some wedges from Royal Farms too. So I ordered, and I told you I wanted some chicken salad, and I wanted to go make it, but I didn't go to the market to get me no celery. Um, so I love Royal Farms chicken salad. So I had ordered that, but that food was nasty. I was so pissed off, but I didn't. It just got to the point I was too drunk and I couldn't go out nowhere. I was just a drunky mess. And so then I was listening to Shakim, and then I fell asleep on Shakim, and I woke up and Shakim was still live. I guess after the show, but he said they paid him. So then I hit his link, and it was him, Insanity, and some Empress person, and I was up there with them, and we was all going back and forth between room shakers and that and Lemons. But Lemons was effing me up because he had the no red bar on. So it was hard to see because when things happen, you had to try to watch it and be on mute. But I was enjoying cutting up over at Shakim's. I think Shakim did almost 8 hours yesterday. And I just, y'all know I like my Shakim, honey. Now, y'all got to help me out. What am I supposed to do about Shakim? Because I admit that I have this weird obsessed thing, and he doesn't seem phased by it. I don't understand it. Like, I want him to be overtly mean to me, but he won't. But I don't know. Like, what is going on? Like, I think I'm gonna have to go to a therapist, amongst other things, but I think I'm gonna have to work that out too, because I think there's some underlying issues. Like, what am I doing? But anyway, I enjoyed my time over at Shasha's, talking shit over there. Ness hit the link. I didn't talk to that base of bitch, but she hit the link over there. Ness showed her ass. First of all, I watched Suzette's commentary. That's the vegan stud. What her commentary was actually spot on and fair and balanced. Although she was being so homophobic and talking about the men's and don't have to be feminine. Although she gave Voodoo Badu a pass because she liked Voodoo, who Badu is that. And Voodoo probably is, she says, more serious. Now, Ro, I think Ro is serious too. Honestly, Ro got to be serious. And just carefree. I mean, he should care, but I don't know. But one thing about Ro, that what I don't understand, Ro always has these salacious backgrounds. He'd be at the gym late night. He'd be the last time they said he got a hotel room, I don't know where he was at this time, but he somehow will be able to get in these spaces and take over them at the late night hour. So, Ro, what is your secret? Like, what is going on? Like, they say you live in a garage. I don't know. You won't confirm or deny that. But bro, you be having some really interesting spots and places, and I don't know how you be getting in there and basically not being interrupted. But I don't know what Ro called himself doing, having that muscle shirt like Roman, but he ain't got the body like Roman. Well, and the mic, and then that hair. I don't know what Ro did. I still have yet to go back and see. I just saw the clips of that, but Suzette was definitely trying to shade the Yags and talk about that, but it was spot on. Like her, like she was saying, I enjoyed the fresh faces of that, and the fresh energy of that. And really, does it matter who's gay, straight, or whatever, unless you're interested in fucking them? So if you're not interested in fucking them, Suzette, why the fuck does it matter what they decide to be? You could still say a gay man is cute, you dumb bitch. But anyway, Lemon, if you out there, I admonish you to watch it because she's an OG and she did have some good commentary with that. I also shared on my wall, baby Malik Pussy. We gonna call Malik Milkman. We gonna call Malik Milkman because baby, a real man, the winner of the show. I guess Malik was throwing shade or talking shit. I don't know. But little Mama Obama and her messy ass, because I would like to know who little Mama Obama brought over there, because she definitely scouted some people and is a part of another sector area. But she brought some people, and I think the one guy she knew. But apparently, over at the after show at Lolo and Mika's, Malik was over there talking some shit, and I guess shading the man, whatever. And the man pulled up, and baby, he ain't even beef septic. And little, unless to understand the beef sector, it's hard. You can't jump in, but once you get in, the bug bites you. And little Mama Obama was like, I hope he doesn't the bug doesn't bite him, because it will. I mean, this energy and stuff. It's like, I don't know why we people haven't came over here and tried to capitalize on the fuck shit that goes on over here. I mean, we had Ty, but a real person, because we got some special people over here, myself included. But anyway. But that boy pulled up with his man weave, honey, and cussed Malik smooth the fuck out, had him stammering, and then to the point Malik was trying to wake Brooke up for backup. I mean, Raymond, how you so fucking weak? Brooke over there fucking sleeping, and you over there writing, and it's a real motherfucking man, and you got caught talking shit, and he done checked your ass, and now you talking about some, oh, Brooke's going to address you. I mean, Brooke, you should stop putting yourself in that predicament. He's supposed to be your king, your head shit. Why the fuck does he always have to come? Why do you always have to defend this man when he all up in our fucking spaces? I remember before, Brooke, when you had told us that this was your playground. So why are you allowing this man to always get you in some fucking shit? But go on my community wall, check out Lolo and them. I think it was like at the 2 hour and 18 minute mark, where that man pulled up and G-checked Malik like nobody's business. And then Baba Glitter Boots had his ass up there. I don't know why. Oh, he's just so disgusting. Always want to be up in everything. Oh my God. But that was very, very good. Let me see what y'all talking about, y'all. I'm just talking. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Rainy, it was 9 hours we was over there. I know it was a long time, but I was enjoying my time with Shasha. Yes, I was. I don't know why. Oh my God. I got these new neighbors up top. And like, I've been in this apartment for years, too long. But these are the worst. What she say? Precious, Precious Pisces. I mean, you're not giving me no advice, girl. You can't tell me I'm sickening, but not giving me no advice on how to deal with it. Like, where's my credit that I am? Where is my credit that I'm admitting that I'm obsessed? Where is my credit? I mean, and then y'all not giving me no feedback on how to deal with this. Well, Kenna, I choose the first floor because I be up in the midnight hours. You don't know what my ass is going to do in here. I might be shouting. I might be running. I be doing a whole lot of shit in here. Okay. So I was trying to be cognizant of my goddamn neighbors. But these people, but it's a baby, but they be so fucking loud. That baby be crying all night. They probably hear me. But these is the worst. Yes, he's very charming and I, y'all not helping me. Y'all talk about me, but y'all not helping me, okay? Anyway, let me take a swig of water. So they talked about that. Yeah, Malik. Y'all check that out. Ugh, it was so rich. It was Chef Kiss. Ah, I enjoyed Malik getting his ass candid because he just talked way too much shit for me. Now, my fave on LSA. Now, LSA, if y'all could get in the walls of LSA, when I tell you LSA cut up last night, they cut up last night. It was to the point that I couldn't stop laughing between the commentary on Shakim's, between reading on LSA. I mean, my stomach hurt so bad. It was like I just didn't want to laugh no more. I mean, LSA cut up horribly. But my fave, shout out, my fave is the one that gave me this thumbnail to use with that and call it the Minstrel Show, which I agree from the parts I saw. But then my fave called Lemon something that I never heard. And yes, I had to go to Chat GPT for that too, okay? She called him a Stephen Fetchit. Now, I never knew who Stephen Fetchit was, but what got me is that he was dubbed the laziest man in the world. And his claim to fame is that he was the first black actor to receive screen credit and he became a millionaire in Hollywood. But I guess he was very controversial because a lot of his roles played on stereotypes and they didn't like that. And it was dehumanizing, which did a lot of debate. So I don't know. Do y'all agree with that? Is it an analogy or a comparison that he's Lemon? I guess Lemon's the laziest man in the world. I don't know. I'm just surprised that Lemon, and I didn't watch all of the cleanup with James. I have to go back, but from the part I did see, the brilliant part is that Lemon, and I had to agree, although Lemon couldn't do the logistics himself, he was wise enough and he didn't willingly ask Binary. Binary put it on himself, but I guess Binary did it. And I guess at the end of the day, it worked out. But god damn, it was painful from the beginning to the end dealing with Asian Little and all his fuck shit. It really was. And now he's in there talking about some, basically, that was his method to the madness, which I do not agree. I definitely don't agree with how he did my mod TSW Okope. I really don't agree with that bullshit. But either way, we know Lemon could not have done it by himself. Mika, she held it down and supported Lemon, and she put up with a lot of shit from Lemon. Yes, she do. So, I was kind of side-eyeing her because she does complain a lot, but her complaints seem valid from everything I've seen, like the Discord and they kicking her out, but yet being in her Discord, and that's some fuck shit right there and all that and stuff. So Lemon clearly values her in that, and even with Kimchi, Asian Little, he managed and pulled it together. There was no hiccups with the cash apps. He learned from past things of the limits, and kudos to Lemon. Lemon did his big one. He dropped them monkey balls, okay? Pause. He dropped the monkey balls. He gave the 2K. Now that was a little bit too much, but Lemon said he was going to do it, and he did it. So I can't hate the man. He said he got this, and that he was going to honor it, and he did it. And I'm sure he's going to take care of his judges like that. Lemon did a lot, and it was all out of his pocket. So kudos to him. Whether I agree, I think it's stupid, whatever. Lemon's going to do what Lemon want to do, and that's what Lemon wanted to do, and Lemon did it. So it is what it is. I like the fresh faces. I liked all that. That fuck shit with binary. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen after the fact, but we will fucking see. We will see. But that was quite interesting to me. Let me see what y'all say. And then I have two more things I want to say. Hey, y'all. Hey, Bushwatchers. Everyone in the chat. It must be a slow day. I got this many people in my chat. Oh, my God. And I don't have no script. I'm just talking shit. What I need help with, girl, I need a lot of help. But right now, I need help with getting over my obsession with the 313 Dirt Dirt. Shakim. Y'all got any tips? Should I just quit him cold turkey? What I do? Hey, Unfiltered Muffy baby. How you doing? Stop coming for Ness the way you do. Oh, fuck that basic bitch. We're going to talk about her next. Rainy, I am the chief leader. I'm a hot mess. I know it. Y'all know I have. So, one thing, okay. My uncle that passed, he was a mess. And he had wrote a tabloid story years ago about our cousin, if y'all know, you know, with that. And ever since then, I wanted to have us on Ayana Fix My Life because me and him could go back and forth all the time because we were so much alike. It was a mess. But oh my gosh, we would have been YouTube gold. And we actually wanted to do a show together, but we just never did it. If y'all think I'm a mess, oh my God, he is a mess. Oh, him, electric. Yeah, I guess Muffy. I mean, Precious Pisces. I like that Shakim had a chat that we could come in and out, like reviewing. Molly, at first when I woke up, I was like, y'all, this is because literally I woke up and I was like, he's still alive. And I was like, this is a lemon hate thing. But they were really, it wasn't a lemon hate thing. He was really doing that. And then I think Lemon was on edge because they were thinking there was threats that either Jay Diddy or Shakim was going to strike him. So I think that's why he was on that too. Baby, Malik and Goat Smoke woke up Lolo's after party because you know Lemon wasn't going to. Well, it was long. And okay, so people were saying, no, Steph Fetch, I never even heard of him. I never heard of him. I have to look. So was it worse than Mom's Mabry? I never heard of him before. But you know, my black card, I really ain't got much black card. You get a lot of credit for admitting that you're a little upset, and we all know relationship. You gotta let him and don't. Jason, you going timeout. Stop it. Did you call your Mom's Mabley? Y'all know I got a thick tongue. Did you call your daddy, Jason? Did you call your white daddy? Don't be over here doing that, Jason. Get out of here. Jason! Okay. Now, let me tell y'all, I don't know what Ness was on. So apparently Ness had plotted to do what she did to go over there. Now, anytime Rick Reed is sunned and handled, I love it. I love it because that bitch just be thinking too much of himself and he be needing to be humbled. So although Susette, the vegan stud, felt as though Ness kind of ruined the competition, it gave it the shake up we needed, and I loved it. And I knew that Rick was going to get out of his body. I knew he was going to get out of his body, and he was keeping it too cute and too classy for me, honey. And I was ready for that tick tick boom boom to happen. And just like that, it was delivered, and I loved it. And they were being a little harsh. I mean, now Rick could have been more harsh than what he was, really, but they were being harsh with the commentary. And I mean, for the most part, everyone's not professional. Some people were, but they weren't. But I enjoyed it. But then Ness took her ass over to Jay Wilson's. Now, didn't I just prophesy yesterday that relationship ain't gonna last long? Did I not prophesy that yesterday? Baby, Ness went over to Jay Wilson's, and Jay Wilson was in his indifferent mode, okay? He was doing that, you know, no. Oh, I can't hate. I hate it. If Jay Wilson was in my face and he was doing that to me, I would mush him in his fucking face. Cause I'm the type of bitch that I need a reaction. And he was doing that. And then Ness starts that she'll never say if she's real crying or not. I don't know, but she starts that ugly sounding cry. I'm sick of people doing this to me. I'm so nice to everybody, and they do it to me. And then, and for some reason, she just loves Jay Wilson, and I don't know why she keeps going back to that dick in the booty punk. Because Jay Wilson is a narcissist of all narcissists. He does not care about nobody. That's why it's so contradictory that he's even went to school to pursue a doctorate in ministry divinity, because he is just divinely satanic, okay? And I don't understand it. But Ness started to have a fall out and crying over there. I don't know if it was real or fake. I don't know. And Jay Wilson wasn't having it, to the point that he done clicked her off the panel and blocked her, apparently. It was a mess, but I don't know why she keeps doing it to herself. Why do you keep going over to that punk bitch, giving him numbers, and knowing that he don't care about nobody but his motherfucking self? Ugh, it was a mess. I don't know what drugs she was on or she wasn't on, because y'all know she got a medical thing that she ain't taking thing on, but something going on with the bitch. Something really going on with her. But baby, it was a mess. It was a mess. And I was trying to drag her over at Shasha's, and Shasha kept dropping me down, and it was pissing me off. I didn't appreciate that bullshit, because he wouldn't do that same energy with me, the dumb bitch. Y'all, condolences to Doodoo Brown, to Brianna Simone. Apparently, she lost her auntie. I don't know which one, but apparently she lost her auntie, and that was the reason why she left the show. Okay, now it wasn't because she had received payment and bounced. She left that show because there was a death in the family. Very convenient. Apparently she did a live, but now that live is on private, so I don't know what was said. I saw she did a post, but condolences to Brianna and her time of bereavement. Okay, condolences, but I don't know. The side eye is still kind of side eyeing, because I think she went against the beef sector and sold us out. And to go with that theme, Room Shaker is very upset that she did not get the support that she felt as though she should have had. Now, I don't know how it was beginning, because I came through halfway. But at one point I heard Room Shaker had like 400 in the chat. And but when I looked, it was like she had I don't think she hit over 200, and Lemon had like 1100. It kept fluctuating, but he was over 1,000, which is the pinnacle in this area. If you can get 1,000, I think the highest we got was with Tracy. I think she almost got 2,000 in the chat. But if you got that, that means you got a lot of visibility in the areas. And mind you, Broadway was live over on his channel. He had about 800 too. So yeah, that made sense. But Room Shaker is very upset. Apparently she was calling for Shakim, but Shakim was on his own show. So he couldn't leave there. We was kicking it with Shakim. She done wrote a comment on King Romans talking about he didn't support her like she supports him. Apparently she's mad at Nika too. But you got to understand, we beef sector at the end of the day. And I don't know what wild hair you got up your ass to want to have this little talent no show thing at the same goddamn time. I don't know, but now Jay Wilson and some people was popping and going back and forth and doing all that, but that was cute for you. Now I heard Room Shaker had a diss track for Lemon at the end of her live, but of course she done put it on private, so I don't know. Shamar, my baby. Shamar, you did the damn thing. I know when you was alluding to and talk about a wig and a sketch. I did. Shamar, I really felt. See, I want to. Y'all know how you want to hate a bitch, but you can't hate a bitch. That's Shamar with me right now. Because y'all know Shamar, Shasha is crushing on my Shamar. Okay? And I'm in my little fifis, okay? But Shamar, the background, the fan, the outfit. When you said you was gonna wear a wig, honey, I didn't know what you was talking about, honey. I thought you was trying to be one of the girls, honey. But you did that, honey. I enjoyed it. I really thought you should have placed. I really thought you should have placed. It was so original, out the box. Ah, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Um, cannot hate, honey. With that, what was I saying? Let me read y'all comments. I know. Yeah, okay. People were going back and forth, but I don't know why Room Shaker feels slight. I guess we all gonna get cussed out. Oh, we're gonna talk about Tracy in a moment. Let me first stand up for the sector. So why are you upset with Brie? What do you mean? Mm-hmm. Um, Electric Soul. I don't. I'm not mad at Brie, but the reason why I'm side eyeing Brie is because she basically asked to be a judge. She wanted to replace dragons, and then she said something about she wanted to make dragons mad or something. I don't know the whole petty movement, but the fact of the matter is that she basically asked and asserted herself, and then she to add insult to injury, once she started getting proposition not to go, and there was like a war, a cash app war between like the highest bidder, she made an agreement and agreed at a certain level with Lemon at 150, and she agreed. And then I guess there was another backdoor where she got like the $500, but you had already agreed to that. Like some when you have ethics, you should have just honored your first deal, no matter if it was more money. That's just what I said. And besides, Lemon, love him or hate him, Lemon is beef sector. So I don't know. But with Bree will always have an ulterior motive or based on feelings. So clearly she's still mad. Bree is still number one. Bree is still mad about the sector. Basically, that this was a 2-for-1 for Bree and her petty ass. She's not over the fact that the King Roman ish and that the sector sided with King Roman. I get that because I was a casualty and I'm involved with that. I, I kind of get it, especially when we know that he was lying and that he wasn't forced to tell the truth and everybody gave him the benefit of the doubt and he had no proof and he was lying. So I understand that. But we also know the sector is male identified. So I don't know. And y'all call me a man, but I never get them. I never get the man benefits. None of it. Monetarily, the benefit of the doubt, the attraction, the praise. I don't get none of that. So I don't fucking know. So I get that. And then number two, apparently she never let go that he called her a fat B or whatever over at Yaya. So I guess that was her way of getting him back ultimately. So she did what she wanted to do, whatever. But I don't know why Room Shaker thought that she was going to get all this traction over there when she does things. Now Room Shaker has always supported me and does that stuff, but shit, I'm beef sector. I don't care. So I don't know. She can cuss me out. She can drag me. I don't care. It is what it is. Um, I don't know, but let me see what y'all say. And then I have one more thing I want to say. Hey TSW Oko. Now, can you clarify for us? Please tell me you didn't donate anything to that to the thing. Please tell me you didn't. Room Shaker does not deserve any support. She is a proud baby dragger. No one should support someone like that. But then now she's saying that babies can't be dragged. But then she's proud of putting people on nooses. So I don't know. Hey, Aisha, the baddest. Hey, my lovely. Thank you for supporting. Hey, everybody. If I didn't miss, hopefully I. Hey, Miss LA. Tracy had the highest, but she was treated like trash. Okay, I'm gonna get on Tracy. That was gonna be my last one. Hey, Minnie Mouse. Hey, Minnie Mouse, baby. You know how to get me. You know how to get me, baby. You know how to get me. Um, oh yes, honey. If y'all go on my wall, that fine gentleman that docks the whole sector, that MHB, I just love him. Y'all let him know that Lady D is after him, honey. I love MHB, honey. MHB, you could drag me, you could dox me, baby. Mwah. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, well, you don't have to address me at all. You don't have to address me at all, okay? Now, Tracy. I talked about Tracy in my other live yesterday, and I was saying that you I I knew that Tracy was going it was going to be a lot for Tracy, and she was having so many there were so many accommodations that was given for Tracy. Um from the dates, from she had a 7 minute skit and it was originally supposed to be 5 minutes, to the even the order. She wanted to go first, which I don't know why she volunteered to go first, because historically the first person never wins, but she wanted to go first. And I was side eyeing her. Even after the fact, she went live in the middle of it and she was complaining about her sound. Well, she did a test that day, and I don't know why they didn't tell her sound sounded horrible then. But Tracy had spent money and did things, but it was not in, and I knew it. And she even made a post like she was leaving the beef sector and she was hurt and it was Lemon's fault. And I already knew she was getting ready to drag Binary because Tracy ain't going to take so much. So I was really, really side eyeing Tracy. I was not getting it. But mind you, I did not see her performance. I heard she praise dance and I was like, well, does she have a praise dance dress? Because honestly, I was thinking about participating in praise dancing because I always wanted to praise dance. But they wouldn't let me praise dance in the church. And I always wanted to put my dress on a praise dance. So I wanted to praise dance. And if y'all in church, the praise dance, you always got like a flowy dress or something with that. But I always wanted to praise dance. So they said she was praise dance. I didn't see it, but it was not until I watched VS commentary today that I got the passion and why Tracy was so outraged and why this all made sense. Apparently, Tracy dedicated this to her mother and spoke about it. And that was like, oh my gosh, because when Tracy was doxxed and in her heyday, when she was swinging and banging, somehow they found her mother's death thing. Matter of fact, I think it was Jason, the White Devil, did it and had her mother in a casket. I could not. Me and dead bodies, I can't do them. When my uncle, they was going to have the final viewing for him before he got cremated, I just couldn't do it. I could not bring myself to do that. And I was taught like my grandmother, even when my grandfather was sick in the hospital and I wanted to see him, and my grandma was like, you really don't want to do that. And I didn't understand as a child, but she taught us, she said, you want to try to remember, you don't want that to be your last image. You want to remember the good things. So I was mad at my grandmother for a while, for a long time, because I really had wanted to go see my grandfather. But then she later explained. But now I'm so grateful. Like I don't have that bad memory like everybody else talked about seeing him on the tubes and stuff. I didn't have that because I didn't go see him. So same thing with my uncle. I was like, no, I'm not going to go view the body. Um, with that. But either way, so her mother was literally in the casket, and she never really talked about it, but naturally that would hurt somebody. But I didn't know that was all in honor of her mother, down to the praise dance, and she felt like her mother was with her. Like, that's so inspiring. So now I get the passion and why she was, because I think she worked that day, and that's why she was concerned, and she went out and brought stuff and had her background and everything. So now I get why she's pissed off. Not to mention that Tracy is a OG. I mean, not for nothing. She should have got bonus points just for that. Tracy should have placed. Tracy should have placed. Now I feel like that. And so and shit. They done pick favorites and shit. Oh yes, official Dusty over there talk about some. Oh yeah, I don't know about that. The Trinity, y'all are known to be over there scamming. Pizarro is known to scam, cut off her pot. Even you, ODS, you have cut off your motherfucking pot and still got donations and got that. And not to mention the ultimate scam that we found out with Nika, she kept picking that girl to win, the Just Sarah bitch, because she owed her money to the point that Nika was just going to skim it off the top and take her money. So y'all was all, you can't tell me y'all wasn't colliding and selecting winners and shit in the background and guaranteeing. So just for that, Tracy should have fucking won. And it was not until I heard Susette break it down like that that Tracy has never, and that's right, since like 2018 or whatever, Tracy's never really spoke on her mother or the impact. And the fact that she was vulnerable like that and to do that, and the fact that she's an avid supporter, she should have definitely placed. She should have. So I totally get it. I totally get it. Let me see. I made it very clear that I wouldn't as long as Asian Little was involved. Why would I give to an event where the manager is harassing me? However, I have no issue. And Lemon gets that. And T.S. Okov, I didn't know. Apparently, Lemon told Asian Little to leave you alone, and he wouldn't. I didn't know that. Yeah, Keen, I was thinking about it, but then it was too many people in there, honey. T Latte, stop it. T Latte. I love Tracy. Hey, what was Uppity talking about? Uppity, you okay, honey? Hey, is it Jonay? So, okay, everybody. I never wanted to say it in Lemons Chat because it would have turned into a Bash Molly thing. Tracy was never going to win. He was entering all was always framed as like a joke to women. You think so, Molly? Yeah, best that you didn't say it because he would have dragged you. Hey, Nurse K, my baby. Girl, you've been cutting yeah, he would have dragged you good. So what do y'all I just feel as though Trisha should have got honorable mention or something. Even I know they were supposed to, like, I even think there should have been a popular vote. I know it's a popularity, but there is such a thing as a popular vote. I don't know. My heart felt for Tracy after hearing that it was for her mother though. Now, Molly, that doesn't make sense for it to be Lemon's fault that Tracy's. You know what? Don't y'all do my Tracy. All right, Uppy, I'm just checking on you, honey. T Latte, you was a mess. I don't know. So y'all, my heart went out to Tracy. It really did. It really did. But I don't know. I guess the drags are going to continue. The feedback, I don't know. With that, but I don't know. I was entertained. I think it was something that the sector needed. I'm glad it all came together. Now, oh, this is one more thing the LSA had me cracking up saying. They said that Lemon was too calm and happy, and that he was in the bed laid up with Eli. Y'all think he was laid up with Eli? Now, my fave on LSA, apparently she has the longer clip of that boy talking. So I'm trying to get her to give it to me so I can release it. Because that's another thing. Me and Shakim was arguing because I know I gave that clip to Ness because that was a screen record that they gave and I had it and I shared it because Ness swears she don't know the date or can't find it. But he claims that Ness gave it. But I know I gave that to Ness. So I don't know. But that was one reason LSA don't like that they're not getting their credit for their work that they doing. So, but apparently there is a longer clip of that boy, and I'm really certain that that's that same boy that was in that bathroom that day. And that I think that's Eli. But apparently he's shown Eli in Discord, but he never shown Eli in that. But I know tones and I know voices, so if I seen him, I would be able to tell the difference. But apparently he ain't the same. Nurse K, you saw him. Ain't that boy in the bathroom? Ain't that the same boy that cammed up and said that your hair was nice? Ain't that the same boy? Mama Fifi in here? I don't know if I unblocked her or not. Hey, Mama Fifi, you behave, girl. But anyway, y'all, let me go. Oh, certified weirdo. Molly, Tracy's intentions was honorable, but was it worthy? I don't know. And how about Yusuf? Yusuf was mad about his singing, and Yusuf wanted a cash app just for that. Okay, yeah, I got to get the clip. There's K. So you could tell me. But yeah, but I'm going to go unless something pops off. I just want to get this out and all that. Y'all hit the like button upon the replay. I have to go and get my Zuzu and Wham Whams, my medicine, okay? Because they about to return it, so I need to go pick that up. And a bitch wants some crabs. I really want some crabs. I've been wanting some crabs for some time. So I'm going to do that, but I needed to come live and talk to my people. I think the live bug has bit me, honey. I just like talking my shit. And I did it without drinking because y'all had me fucked up yesterday, had me drinking and ruined my whole goddamn day. I didn't get to do nothing I wanted to do. So let me go out and maybe I'll be back later for sipping and talking shit once we see what's going on. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your girl, the he, she bitch. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy your fathers if you can. Honor them if they're gone. Just do something. Don't be depressed. Make yourself happy. And I'm speaking to myself. Love you all. I'll be back later. Thank you, mods.